Hey, I'm Phil, and this is Electric Money. Welcome to the channel. Please consider subscribing for more content and hit that like button as it really helps me with the algorithm. So in case you're wondering, this is just a temporary solution for not having a mic. But yeah. So a few days ago, I spoke about why I think Tesla will reach $500 by the end of the year. At the time of the recording, they were trading at around $400. That was about 2 or 3 days ago. Well, I was wrong. It appears as if Tesla will be reaching 500 per share way before the end of the year. This is mostly due to the fact that the recent, or albeit delayed, announcement that Tesla will be added to the S&P 500. What happened after that announcement? Well, Elon is now the world's third richest person after the Tesla stock rallied about 8% in a day, and a further 10% today, I believe. How does his measure of wealth change so much? Well, it's simple. Elon holds and so is effectively the owner of 21% of Tesla shares and is by far the largest shareholder. In the last week, his fortunes have grown by more than $15 billion, most likely way more by the time you watch this. What's even more interesting is that this addition to this S&P 500 will be the largest addition to the index ever seen, which has been cited as a potential reason it has taken them so long to announce it, because they didn't know how to add such a huge company. So what is the S&P 500 and why is it such a big deal? Well, as per the S&P fact sheet, it was launched on March 4th, 1957. The index includes 105 of the top companies in leading industries in the US economy and covers approximately 80% of available market capitalization. There is over $11 trillion indexed or benchmarked to the index, with total index assets worth approximately $4.6 trillion of this total. Just to give you an idea, the 10 largest companies in the index account for roughly 28% of the market cap of the index. These companies, in order of size, from largest to smallest of the top 10 is Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, Alphabet, which is Google, Berkshire Hathaway, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, and Nvidia. It's likely that Tesla will fall in the top 10 and push a few of them down. The S&P 500 inclusion eligibility criteria, though, is quite interesting and begs the question as to why Tesla was not added previously or sooner. The criteria are that the company must be a US company with a market cap of more than $8.2 billion. Tesla's is around $418 billion at the time of announcement, which is about 50 times the required cap. Public float market cap must be at least $4.1 billion. Tesla's way above that. And most importantly, arguably, is that the company should have shown a positive as reported earnings for 4 consecutive quarters. Tesla now has 5 though, which will soon be 6 by the end of 2020. The fact that Tesla has now had not 4 but 5 profitable quarters, and the fact that they are worth not 2 or 3 or even 10 times the required cap to be considered, but 50 times, is absolutely mind-boggling. To me, this is further proof that Tesla is probably the most misunderstood company and therefore stock in the world. The media, institutional investors, and brokers are still treating it like a traditional vehicle manufacturer instead of treating it like a technology innovator that they clearly are. Case in point, BMW has recently announced a new EV to compete directly with the Tesla Model X in 2020. When did Tesla start selling the Model X? Way back in 2015. Okay, so 5 years behind. That's not great, but it gets worse. You see, as they've just announced the BMW iX, as they call it, you need to compare it to when the Model X was announced, not released. So when was the Model X announced? Way back in 2012, 8 years ago. So the iX is set to be released in 2022. So BMW is one of the largest, most respected, and arguably one of the most innovative automotive companies in the world. Yet they're 8 years behind Tesla. And don't forget, the specs of the iX are not mind-blowing. They don't blow the Model X out of the water. They're at best comparable or similar. But at the rate Tesla innovates, by the time this iX gets released in 2022, the Model X will have been updated so much that the BMW iX will be dead on arrival. It will not be a competitor in my eyes. But what do you think of all of this? Do the institutional investors really misunderstand the stock that much? Will the BMW iX compete with the Model X in 2022? What do you think the Tesla stock will be worth at the end of the year? Or at the end of 2021? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And check out my previous video that I mentioned earlier. Click on the banner above to see why at the time I thought that the stock would be roughly $500 by the end of the year. Just a reminder that everything that I speak about is for entertainment purposes only. It's not investing advice or anything like that. I'm not a professional investor. I'm not a stockbroker. So please, entertainment only. So that's it for this video. If you're still watching, you're amazing. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Oh, and if you're looking at ordering a Tesla, use the link in the description below to get 1,000 free supercharger miles with your order. Also, if you're in the UK, switch to Octopus Energy through the link below to go green, be on the best tariff around, whether you have an EV or not. You'll also get £50 credit on your account. And while you're at it, switch to the fastest internet in the country with Virgin Media. The link's below. This will also give you £50 credits on that account. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, and if you want to check the gear that I use, as you can see, it's not great, but it gets me by, then the links are down below. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.